Hey guys, Mapletail here. Yesterday was the 7th anniversary of my YouTube channel, so today we're doing a little drawing for that. Let's get into it. For my last anniversary, I drew 5 versions of my Warrior Cats OC, Mapletail. Ones that I've created over the years, some from childhood notes and stories, and some alternate universe designs. Since then, I've found a couple more. Well, kind of. So that's who we're drawing today, along with those original 5. Felt fitting to draw 7 cats for my 7th anniversary. The first new cat is Mapletkit, a young member of one of my old fan clans, Shade Clan, part of the Clans of the Valley story that I worked on back in 2020. I was looking back on the old drawings I did for it and was surprised to find another little maple cat in there. And since she doesn't have a full name yet, I wanted to include her as an official alt form of Mapletail. I didn't write a ton for her, and the little blurb I have focuses more on her mother, but I'll give it a read for y'all anyways. Plumtoe and Mapletkit. Plumtoe is Shade Clan's storykeeper, a position that no other clan has. She keeps and tells the history of Shade Clan and all its warriors. Her daughter, Mapletkit, will be apprenticed to her when she comes of age. Plumtoe was chosen by her own mother to be the next storykeeper for her dedication and her keen memory. Plumtoe saw similar traits in her own daughter, Mapletkit, which is why she chose her out of all her children. When Plumtoe's litter mate, Willowshade, leader of Shade Clan, is far more reserved and serious, Plumtoe is much more easygoing and more likely to go with the flow. She is happiest teasing her sibling and raising her newest litter. That said, she takes the history of Shade Clan and her duty very seriously. And there you have it. I do have a drawing of little Mapletkit for reference and a brief description, so I used that for today's drawing. It was cool to add a little bit of a different color palette to my lineup of Mapletails, most of who range from ginger to red-brown. The other new cat we're drawing is a fair bit older, even more forgotten, and has little in the way of reference images. I only rediscovered this character when going through my old sketchbooks to update my Toy House account. It's an original character archive if you're not familiar. This Maple is simply called Maple. She's from a Warriors-inspired story that I wrote and rewrote at least 3 times. But based on my notes, she may have only appeared in the first version, before I added in the Warriors-style naming conventions. So her full name very well could have ended up Mapletail. I wasn't even sure about including her today until I saw her description. Red-brown fur and blue eyes. Very reminiscent of some of my other old Mapletail designs. So why not? This story is a little less warriors than my fan clans. It was a tale of a post-apocalyptic world, cats living in a ruined city, and the wilderness around it. Each group having evolved over time to take on traits to aid them in their hostile world, based on the 4 elements. Flaming paws for the cats of the city, thorny claws and pelts of foliage for the meadow cats, fins and webbed paws for the lake dwellers, and feathered wings for the cats of the forest. Based on what little notes I took for this world, it looks like Maple was born to Bird and Cinder, a winged cat and a fire one. In the couple pencil sketches I did of little Maple, she appeared to take after Cinder, though the temptation to give her wings as a grown cat was high. It just didn't really work out with the format of this drawing. I also later found her listed among the Earth Cats in another note, which could have been anything from a mistake, a rewrite, or a long-forgotten plot point. I'll probably never know for sure. This is exactly why I take such dedicated OC notes these days. But yeah, that's that. 2 more Maple Cats for the collection. Thanks for watching, and thank you for all the support and kind comments you've given me these past 7 years. It's pretty amazing to think I'm still making these silly little art videos after that long. Never missing a Thursday since I started posting weekly. This channel and everyone I've met because of it means so much to me, and I'm excited to see where the next year will take us. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you next Thursday.